Hello guys, and welcome to something different I'm going to be doing here. So I've made some solo guides in the past and they've been received kind of meh. And some people look at them now, the old ones that don't even need guides, and they comment really negatively on them because I think they look at them in a way that they would still be relevant. So I'm going to try something different with this one because this doesn't really need a guide, it just needs one explanation. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I'll try and edit the gear onto what I use at the beginning here while I'm talking. And I don't use any potions. I do use foot, but I don't think it's necessary. So let's just get straight into it here. Um, I'd already planned this, so there isn't really too much to go through here on the video. It's actually shorter than this, it's just I did have one wipe, which turned out to be a good thing. So first thing is you need to be on, if you're doing this as a DPS, you need to be on Reaper because you need a shield that is 30 seconds or less, and as far as I'm remembering, Reaper's the only one. There's not much to say here, you don't even need to know the mechanics because you can literally just stand there and take them all and you'll be fine. You just need to be level 100 with crafted gear minimum and you should be good to do this. I would recommend coming in here with some hyper potions, as you'll see, but I don't believe they're necessary. You can see what I'm doing here is, if it does have a question mark around them when the lightning comes up, you need to stand in the cross parts to dodge it. But here you just get rid of all your burst and you get rid of your, whatever the heck it's called. The Reaper thing that you charge up when you have downtime, you just get rid of that because you're going to have downtime here in a second. Soon enough you'll be able to kill him before this part goes away, but phase 1's a wash. You could do this easily. This lets me talk about random stuff that doesn't pertain to the fight specifically, such as this guide can work for healers and I guess tanks, although tanks have been solo in this for ages, and so can healers. The only thing with those is that you kind of have to, you're gonna have to do more of the fight, and this recording will only show up to before second Forsaken, so I'm not gonna show you how to do anything after where we get to. That being said, the only thing that actually matters here is first Forsaken, so it doesn't really matter too much. If you ever do try this on healer, just run around and keep healed up and keep damaging and you should be good. If there is an outcry for a healer version of this, I'll make it because I've done it. I just didn't record it. Here, if you want, you can stack up some of your gauge, but as you'll see, I don't actually use the gauge. Now, here's the thing. I'm actually going to skip ahead here to about here because there's a wipe here and I would rather do that last. So we're in phase 2 now, which is the part which will matter. Just pausing it here so I can get everyone up to speed, and I'm going to make a timestamp cut here in the video. So you got to be really careful where you use your abilities here because you need to make sure you got the right ones up for Forsaken. And right now you cannot get to full health, as far as I'm aware, to get rid of the debuff or make the debuff lower. So as you see, just do your normal rotation. If you know the Reaper rotation, nothing changes here. The very first attack will put you to 1 HP, so make sure you don't use any healing here at all. But as soon as it goes off, pop Bloodbath and pop Faint here. And make sure you use the shield for this. Use your shield for hyperdrive because that gets rid of the dot and that makes everything a lot safer. Just stand out of the circle and go back in, nothing to say here. But yeah, getting rid of that dot makes it a lot safer. You don't need to, but why wouldn't you? It is back up anyway. So here's just some raid wides. Literally the whole reason I'm making this video is for this one specific mechanic because I think it's going to confuse a lot of people who might try this. So we're in Forsaken now. Now what I would say is start progging this first and then worry about damage if you're not sure. But it's very, very specific what you have to do here. Okay, so he's casting Heartless Archangel, which will put you to 1 HP, but it will also, let me play it so you can see, give you this debuff here. Hang on, let me get rid of that. Okay, it gives you this debuff here, which means you cannot heal. But these towers are all going to explode. If you're wondering why all of them are going to explode, it's because you need 2 people per tower, and obviously you're on your own, so you can't do that. And you're probably wondering, well, you're not wondering because I've already told you, how do you survive this? Well, you have to put your shield up, the Crest of Time, that, whatever it is actually called on the skill bar. As soon as you get that debuff, you pop that. If you pop it too late, you won't have it for the next one. But as you'll see here, now you might have noticed something here. I waited until these towers exploded before going into the head, and I'll show you in person what happens if you don't do that. But as you can see, if you wait for the towers to explode and then go into the head, you'll be okay. And you wait till the debuff goes away. Don't be scared and don't be impatient. Wait till the debuff goes away and then heal. Second wind. Especially this one because it's a tank buster. Now remember what I just said. He's going to do it again. Damage, the health doesn't matter because you're going to 1. Pop the shield as soon as you can. Wait for the towers to explode and go. And there you go. Now don't get too confused. I'll go back just so I can show you because this was actually a pretty good one. Right. These things come down. And they do an explosion there. That's not the one, it's that one. It's the second one that you want to go in. I'll do it one more time. I don't want to do it too much. First explosion. Second explosion, go in. Boom. I don't actually know exactly why it doesn't work if you do the head first, but I'm going to show you that it doesn't work if you do the head first. It's in this recording right here. As you can see, I fucked up because I already knew how to do this, but I fucked up. And it's good that I fucked up. I wait for the first explosion and then I went in. I'll show you again. I went in on the first explosion here and I die. First explosion, go in, die. Not bad, bad. Wait for the second explosion every time. So we'll just start from here because it'll just show it one more time, but I'm not going to reverse it anymore. Because there's a little bit more to talk about, but not too much. Keep that in your mind if you ever solo this on Reaper. Wait for the second explosion, then take the head, always. You don't have too much time, but you don't have that much, it's not that time. So you got 2 whole seconds to do that. Wait for the debuff to go away, and then pop Bloodbath and the potion. I think you can get away with just Bloodbath, but why would you risk it, right? Why would you risk it? You do have this damage jump, but it's irrelevant. A lot of people will know how to do this next mechanic already, but I'm just going to explain it. Just so you don't die. You'll see here 3 triangles are going to come down. And when they come down, they'll actually explode in the order they came down, but they don't explode from the middle, they explode in circles from the tips. So you'll see how I dodge it is kind of a bit bad, but I mean, whatever, who cares, it works. Oh yeah, he does a line from his wing as well. As you can see, look at the corners, they go off. Yeah. Another tank buster that you don't have to deal with. That one I feint that tank buster because I want to have the shield up for this next attack. Past's Forgotten, I believe, is the one that I get. No, well, not Ultima. You might skip this if you've got better gear than me, you might skip this, but... Past's Forgotten, so shield this, and then make sure you're in front of them, because you'll hit behind them. There's another version, I don't have it recorded, but if it's the future one and not the past one, I think it's Future's End or something like that, he'll hit in front, so you just go behind him. That's it. It's not that complicated. Just think of it like this: the past is behind him, the future's in front of him, and there you go. And that's it, really. You can look at my actual video for me not having a stupid voice, but if there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer them in text. But most of it is pretty obvious. It's just that 1 per second thing. I hope I explained it well. Wait for the second explosion on the tower, then go in the head. Don't go too early. So that's it for the guide. Anyone who just wants the guide can stop here, but I would like to say thank you all for watching, and if you guys want more of these type of guides instead of the ones that are a little bit more in detail and maybe a bit too long, I can make them, because I think they're a bit better for the solo type of content rather than full on fights like savage guides or extreme guides, which I don't make because I leave that to other people, as much as I wish I didn't. um, if there's any fight you would like me to do a guide on or record on, just let me know, because I can solo pretty much all of the soloable fights. I think Ruby Weapon I haven't tried yet, but I could probably do it. I just don't play Picto or Samurai that much. And if there's any ones that I've already done, or even if I haven't done them and you want an actual guide for them like this, or a proper guide, I guess, just let me know and I'll make it. I had a whole Neo XF one, and then things happened and it got deleted, and that's a bit sad. But I did have a Neo XF one. But I think if I do a Neo XF guide, I'll do it like this. So thank you all for watching. Hope you liked the video and it wasn't too confusing. I did try to get the thing where I could draw like circles on the screen, but I couldn't find it, so I just did it like this. So sorry for that. Hope you like head pats, because I do. So thank you for watching, and leave a like and a comment down below. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh yeah, and you can see the final emote. Bye.